You absolutely right. It does get bad, and unfortunate in hip hop, we're no stranger to loss. Not sure if you're aware, but Jam Master Jay, another one going too soon. Icon, you mentioned Run and DMC. Third member of the group, JMJ. The guy who's suspected of killing him also is suspected of allegedly killing Stretch, who you mentioned earlier. Did you know Stretch? Did you ever get a chance to meet him?
Yeah, I knew Stretch before I knew Pac. I knew Stretch I had known
Word?
Stretch. Yeah, I knew Stretch for a while. Like, Stretch had sent me his video after I dropped East Bay Gangster video. I got Stretch's video, and I kind of was chopping it up with him, like even like in '91 and shit, before I even met Pac. And even, when I met Pac, I was like, Stretch, and he was like, yeah, so we had already had mutual homies already. That was crazy.
So is Stretch how you got to meet Tupac? Or did y'all figure out that both of y'all knew him after
Yeah,
you got
I
cool
figured
with
out.
Pac?
Me and Stretch figured out no, me and Pac figured out that we both knew Stretch.
Oh.
Because I had knew Stretch way before I met Pac. Like way before I met Pac. Like me and Stretch used to talk on the phone and chop it up and everything. You know what I'm saying? Before I met Pac, like years before I met Pac.
Small world, bro.
Yeah, really small world. Shout out to Stretch, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Stretch. It's interesting because Stretch got killed. I think it was exactly 1 year to the day after the quad incident. So
Yeah.
a lot of people, when he passed away, they thought it was retaliation because of, it was rumored that he had something to do with Pac getting set up, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. But I sat down with Ed Lover and interviewed him because Ed, he knows Stretch from the hood.
Right.
And that was his boy. He loved him.
Damn.
And, he was like, Shawn, no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world Stretch had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
He had real love for Pac. Stretch from Queens.
My man.
Did not, yes, your boy, your brother, R.I.P. Stretch. He did not set up Tupac.
It's impossible.
Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. Pac and Stretch was real close, man. That's what it brought all three of us closer. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing Stretch and Pac was hella cool. Stretch and Pac was hella cool. Everybody was, we was just waiting for the day that we could all kick it and do it big. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that day never came. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I would never think, Stretch would have anything to do with any of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stretch had major love for Pac. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Ed Lover definitely said he had major love for him. And even Nas, the legendary lyricist Nas, he did a song called Death Row East, and he got a dope lyric. He was like, yo, there's a rumor that spread I like to address. Pac was never set up by Stretch. Let it rest. And you can't come no more direct and come no more hard.
Yeah, I'm glad he said that. I'm glad he said that. Because it was a lot of talk going around about that shit, and I didn't believe it. I just couldn't fucking believe it because I knew Stretch before I knew Pac, and I'm like, hell nah, man. Stretch had too much love for Pac to even think about some shit like that. Plus, they was in the elevator. He was in the elevator with him. You know what I'm saying? So I would never think that Stretch would have done anything like that. So shit, man. Shout out to all my New Jersey cats, man. Rest in peace, Stretch, and all of the, all of my cats from New Jersey, man. I went out there,
definitely
hung out with them for a minute last year. So yeah.